Welcome to the show. Today in Education India, we have a special guest whom any student, the moment they reach 8th, they would like to go and join his classes because he has 200% success rate. Meet the one and only Mr. Iqbal Singh, sir. Sir, what is it that आपका secret क्या है? Why is it that all the students when they come to ninth, when they join your classes, कि success rate इतना high कैसे है?
It is all, I believe, mathematics takes serious turn in class 9, and our secret is only regularity. We are studying 3 days a week and in alternate days basis. The other 3 days they are working at home. So the only funda for success is regularity in mathematics and lot of practice daily basis. We check their homework, we give them ample practice, and we cover the syllabus in much before the time, like somewhere in November first week, and then we give ample revisions and their full syllabus papers, which give them the depth of the subject. They can have the timing of the paper, they know the speed, they come to know their mistakes through their examinations, which we take in on weekly basis, and we check them promptly and give them on Monday or Tuesday. We return them properly marked. So only success which I find is the hard work and regular practice in mathematics. It is not that you can turn the result in 1 day or 2 days. It is right from the day one. We start from April and we work whole year till the day exam is over. So that is the only I feel is the secret of our success.
Usually, children, they are scared of maths. They are scared of calculations, formulas. So, how is it that when they come to your classes, that things become easy? And from how long have you been teaching mathematics?
I started teaching in say 1982, roughly 39 years. This is my 40th year of teaching. And since then, my mantra for success and for their accuracy, for their speed, and for their confidence, I recommend them to learn tables from 2 to 20 at least. And I practice them, make them practice the learning squares of the numbers, cubes of the numbers. It helps in confidence and they do the things faster. So that enables them to complete the paper in a relaxed way, and more relaxed way they are doing the paper, they get more success. So that is how we make them confident. If they put more calculations and I am ask them to do the rough work beside the question, so that whenever they find time they can revise, they can recheck the calculation if they are stuck somewhere. So more their calculation is correct, they get more and more accuracy and get higher scores.
Sir, what being at pandemic time, may students could not attend your classes. So how? I heard that students have attended your classes online. So how successful was that?
I was really scared of how the things will go in this bad time, but I must say it is like a boom in the bad time, because people studied from home, they save their travel time, they save their cost of traveling. The parents who were waiting outside my classes just to collect the word for 30 minutes to 45 minutes, because my class never ends in time. So they were all relieved, and they were some were wondering during these winters when it is dark, then they wait for girl child to return home, and they were very tense. So all these problems are sorted. I found basically 5 different points. We have more study time. I gave them time in June also, where there was a off full month. I taught them 15 days extra, and we have longer classes because nobody has a tension that one has to return back home, somebody is waiting outside the door. So they use the most time, and we ask all my children to keep their video on, so I can observe their body language, what they are doing, they are present in the class or not. So I found it very successful, and I my students are scoring very well in spite of this, and they are very happy. They are very happy. I feel only sometime I should make in future one class at a go in a week, in a month, say 3 hours class, to have their interaction, because we should know each other, and we must recognize by them by face. So that is the only necessity. Otherwise, I don't find any problem in online classes, and it is much more successful than the other classes.
Sir, so now what happens? There are many students living around the world who want to take this kind of coaching from your classes. But is there any way they can join your classes? Like yours is Understanding Mathematics is the name of your classes. Is there any way they can join?
Yes, we are coming up with the, we have taken up Class Plus app, and we are going, already we have gone national. Now some students are studying from Himachal Pradesh, some are studying from Kolkata, some joined me from Kanpur. And in Delhi itself, people have joined me from Greater Noida and Noida, which can never attend the classes on regular basis. But due to this online classes, they are able to join it. And now we are going to go international. We are going to Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, and one more country, UAE. We are going there. So we are going to conduct classes online.
Sir, interesting to know that for students, mathematics, and there is an app. So can you elaborate a little bit more on your app?
My app helps them, me more, and the students also. It have a very accurate method of maintaining their attendance, making their records of their biodata, making their achievement records, that how their graph is going, they are progressing, their presence in the class, and their scores. And we are able to conduct much faster these tests. Some tests are checked by the app itself. You know, they submit the paper and they come to know their result. That is on the multi choice questions. But for written papers, for descriptives, we are taking a PDF and we check them, and properly marked and corrected, we return them in a day time.
Excellent, sir. So maths as a career, is there any career who are interested in maths or take in higher studies who do mathematics? Is there any career options for this?
There are, I believe, great opportunities in mathematics, and nowadays there is the time of research, and people are going by research. Like many companies, they are taking like math statistics. They are in very much demand. They do analysis of everything. What thing is going good, what thing is going up, what is going down. So I found many people joining as analyst in big companies like Big Four, Ernst and Young's, KPMG, PwC. They are in very much demand. Mathematics with mathematics background.
Thank you so much, sir. Is there any, the last question I want to ask you, is there any tips for students who are struggling with mathematics? So it will be really a great boon if you can give some tips to them.
For mathematics improvement, I will say that one should not aim at directly for the 100%. You should make some small targets initially, some 40%, then 50%, then 60%, achievable targets. And it shows gradually it comes. I have seen in my past experience that the person who got a compartment in class 9, he cleared the compartment in 1.5 months, and then thereafter he started studying mathematics. At that time, I was teaching in a group of 5 people, and his score in the boards was 99. It was 99. So we started achieving slowly, gradually, 40s, 50s, 60s, like that. It is not that straight away if you try to grab all the 100 on 100, it is not possible. Then everything get messed up. And I always teach my children that in exam you keep your aim less. Don't keep your higher aim on 80 on 80. Because I had one bad experience. One child was very desperate to get full marks. It was a 100 marks paper. Then he messed up one question, and just because of one question he messed up another 4 5, and his score turned out to be 72, whereas in my examination all 10 papers his score was 97, 98, 99. So if you keep more pressure on your mind, you slip badly also. So for those who are doing very low score, I get them promoted to 50s, then 60s, then 70, and keep encouraging them. Those who are getting 90s, it is very difficult to maintain even, and after 90s each mark counts. So I tell them to you aim at 90, but after 90 then you keep progressing further, and on one fine day you may get 97, another you may get 100, another day you may get, if you once get 100, it is no guarantee that next day also you will get 100. You may get 98 also. So I prepare their mind that way, that you can get 2 marks up, you may get 2 marks down, but it is not any guarantee that you once get 100 so you will get always 100. So if they never score 100 in my examination, I tell them it may be that you are going to do this magic in your boards. And they did it. In last my board, there were 5 people with 100 marks.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. Thank you for these useful tips. I'm sure a lot of students and parents would be watching this and gain a lot of insights out of this. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, man.
Is there